Walker trying to get under the bat ball, and he's restricting the batsman.
This is a big finish. The third man in place. It's going to beat him though. India needed that. They needed to finish with something. They do. 3 overs remaining. India need a further 39 runs. Go. 3 overs remaining. That'll be hard to stop. It is so hard. It looks lush, but it's like concrete out there. Once the runs start flowing, try and stop them.
Ball at 115, he'll bowl back off the hand stuff just about every delivery. And the Indians must be prepared for that. He's not going to bowl a quicker delivery, not on this surface. He's going to bowl the back of the hand stuff. Kohli was ready for it, this ball, and he slammed it away for a boundary. We saw him bowl all 6 deliveries against Pakistan the other day, all back of the hand, slower delivery.
The Australia would love to see the end of Kohli. Kohli, look at his face, his determination. He can play all the shots. Look at that one. He's not going to stop that either. This bloke is brilliant. And this is when he comes to life.
They're enjoying it, as is this huge crowd. That is a terrific shot. This one's bowled at his normal speed. And Kohli opening the face of the bat, chopping it down, running it away from that fielder at deep point. 8 runs of the first 2 deliveries. Ravi Shastri is happy as well. Run rate now down to 11.6. 31 of 16. So pretty much 2 runs a delivery. Flats.
And listen to the crowd. They're chanting Kohli. Kohli. He advances. He goes in the air. There is long off. He can only watch it go over his head. 4-4-6. He's unstoppable at the moment.
Magnificent stuff there. Going down the pitch. And with a straight bat. I love it. I love it. The straight bat, not a cross-batted shot. Beautiful. Beautiful shot that. And over that fielder and long off. And he's happy. 14 runs. Virat, you got to carry on. Take India into the semis.
Wow. This is something special. For so long he was just taking singles, working the ball around. He knows when to put the pedal down. And Faulkner, that shot, one of the replays, he was just watching the ball fly back over his head. So Smith, he's slowed him down. He's taken stock here, Faulkner. What can he produce? Kohli, that's all he needs to do after those first 3 shots. A comfortable 2, and he's in control.
He's in control. He's also given himself just that little bit of time to think. This is the first boundary. Then through the covers. And then jumping up, and what a magnificent shot that. Kohli, Dhoni, 2 of the quickest runners in world cricket at the crease. They'll sense there's an opportunity for an extra run and they'll go for it. That's what India need.
So no fine leg, no third man. He's been going down the ground. He was flicking that, but it'll be 1 run. You just sense, Sonny, that he just eats this up, doesn't he? The pressure. He has been outstanding. He was working the ball around. It was a runner ball innings. Nothing too fancy, but then all of a sudden he's launched into overdrive.
Between the wickets. This has been magnificent. Absolutely magnificent.
So 17 so far. He wants 2. He's going to come back for 2. You can't take 2 there. Wow. That's 19 from the over. We've got 2 left. India need.
When you're throwing off balance, this is terrific. Absolutely terrific. Because that previous over, they ran so hard between the wickets. Kohli did a lot of power hitting. It's very good to take that little extra breath. Get your breath back.
All right, let's have a look at this field. So no third man, fine legs up. The men are deep, straight, and deep point, and playing a miss. That is a good delivery. And that does make it harder. Every ball that doesn't go into the outfield, to the boundary, makes it harder.
Well, he's also bowling the slower delivery. Pretty much a knuckle ball. 111 kilometers per hour. He didn't try to bowl a leg cutter, didn't try to bowl an off cutter. I thought that could have been a knuckle ball. It just didn't come off the surface. They do not want to give the batsman anything that comes quickly off the surface.
What about that? It's away, it's full. He slices them through the offside. He just opens the blade. He so understands where the fieldsmen are and where they're not.
Exactly. If he had played with a straight bat, it would have gone to the fielder at extra cover. So he's opened the face of the bat and he sliced it deliberately. Two men inside the circle behind the stumps. No deep third man. Very, very aware, very, very conscious where the fielders are.
Here we go again. It wasn't a bad delivery, really. And that is a poor delivery at this stage of the day. You cannot bowl there. He's overcompensated. You understand it. He's gone a little bit outside off stump and gets sliced away. So he thinks, I'll get a little bit tighter. I'll get it a little bit more on the leg side. But not on the thigh guard when you haven't got someone deep.
Well, poor delivery or not, it still has to be put away. And Virat Kohli has done it in style. Rolling the wrists, hitting the ball along the ground, not taking any chances. There is a deep square leg, but he knows that the fine leg is in the 30-yard circle.
That could be the game. That could be the game. If it wasn't the ball before, that might well just be the game. That is a classic. Over extra cover, and away she goes.
That is super fantabulous, that shot. Look at that. This is the first one. This is the second one. But please have a look at this one. Wow. Absolutely wow, wow, wow. That is a magnificent shot. Stepping down the pitch, converting it into the length ball that he wanted. 8 of 8.
Incredible. It's a runner ball now. It's a runner ball. They've got it back to a runner ball, India. They just don't need to do anything silly. You've got the game in the palm of your hand. You've worked so hard to get it here. Australia, they need to pull something very special out of the bag and hope that pressure might still help them win.
Yes, and Dhoni going and suggesting to him, just take it easy, young man. Dhoni, of course, a little more experienced than Virat Kohli. Suggesting to him, you can now do it in singles. You don't need the boundaries.
It was to the man, but hit too hard. That hurts Australia. That hurts them so much. But take a bow, Virat Kohli, you genius. And he has done it here again. India needing 4 from 6.
Yes, nobody has done it better than Virat Kohli in run chases. Nobody.
Here we go, the final over. They need 4. Well, you might as well hit it for 6. MS Dhoni, the skipper, has done it. India have made the semi-finals of the ICC World 2020. They have brought their best to Chandigarh. We haven't really seen their best game. And we knew today was going to be a special game, Sonny. These two always have a humdinger of a game. What a beauty we've witnessed.
Absolute beauty. Fantastic win that. Terrific. And it is the skipper doing it in style as he invariably does. Finishing with a 6. You can see that Virat Kohli is just a touch emotional. He sank to his knees when that shot was hit by his skipper.